Hey everyone, it's Alex with alextucker.ca, and welcome to How to Find Clients Without Leaving Home. So today we're going to look at 4 different methods that you can use to find clients from the safety of your home. And if you're wondering why I'm making this video and why it's titled the way it is, today is March 23rd, 2020, and I'm in Canada, and we're just kind of at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, I think. I think it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, but I also think that we're going to make it through, and you got to keep on focusing on building your business and getting clients and finding work. So that's what this is all about. This video is how to find clients from home, how to find clients when you are doing remote work, or how to find clients when you can't leave the house. So just a little bit of background on me. I have been working as a mostly remote worker for the past 7 years. For the past year, I've been building a marketing business, and most of my clients are remote. I do have a couple of local clients, but even them, I don't often see them face to face. We do most of our communication via email. And before that, I was a freelance writer for a kind of on and off for 6 years. So I have a lot of experience finding clients without meeting them face to face, and also working without being face to face with my clients. So what I'm going to share with you today is kind of the 4 most useful methods that I most frequently implement for finding new clients when that's what I'm doing. I'm not really super actively seeking for clients right now. When I find someone who seems like a really good fit, I do send them a quick email, but for the most part, I'm just kind of building on what I have in my business. But if you are seeking to build up your client base, then this could be a really valuable video for you. And I just want to let you know right now that in the description there is a link to my website. It's alextucker.ca/social. And if you go there and put in your email address, you can download a number of resources, including a PDF version of this video, in which I walk you through everything and show examples with screenshots. And so if you want something that you can have on your computer that you can download and read and use anytime that you want, then I definitely recommend downloading that. And while we're on the topic, you could do me a huge favor by subscribing to this channel, and that'll let me know that you want to see more videos like this. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We'll go into my 4 ways to find clients without leaving home. So the first method that I most commonly use is Google search, which is why I'm sitting here at Google. And you might say, well, that's obvious. You might say that's an obvious one. Of course, you use Google search to find clients. You use Google search to find everything. But the way that I do it is kind of like a Google hack. It's sort of a search engine hack that not everyone knows. I mean, I'm sure if you work in search engine optimization, or you use search engines a lot, or if you're especially tech savvy, you probably know this. But a lot of people, even people who work online, don't know how to use search engines quite the way that I'm going to show you here. So I'm a marketer and a writer, and I actually make most of my money through content marketing, and still a lot of that income does come from writing. So let's say that I was looking for jobs related to marketing, writing blog posts, or web content. Then I might do something like this. Okay, and the results that I'm looking for are likely not going to be on the first page, because the first page is going to be blog posts and websites such as Upwork and ads and things like that. So I'm going to go to the second page, and maybe as far back as like the 8th or 9th page even. And what I'm looking for is not things like this. I'm looking for hiring pages. I'm looking for job postings on people's websites, and so I'm still gonna have to go a little bit deeper here. And let's see. Yeah, see here's Upwork. So we're past that, and what's this one? No, that's an agency. Here, so here's an example. This would be a difficult one to get, I'm sure, but this is someone who's hiring a vice president of marketing, but I think we can find a better example than that. So this is like one of the few instances where you would actually go this deep in Google. Most people never go past the first page or two of Google results, but when you know different ways of using Google, you can find reasons to actually go deeper into the search engine results, because these may not be the best results in Google's eyes, but they're the results that I'm looking for. Here's a perfect one. We're hiring a digital marketing specialist. So I'm going to open that, and as you can see, we're hiring a digital marketing specialist. Has responsibilities. This was posted just this past January, so it's probably still active. It has required skills, everything. There's a form to fill out, so that's a great example of that. And you will find more like this. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but I will show one more example. Let's see here. I could search something like, another way that you can do this is like this. So I could do copywriter. I'm also a copywriter. Plus, and then in quotations, we're hiring. So again, so this time I actually don't have, because I put we're hiring in quotations, I don't need to go to the deeper pages, although they probably will have some as well. But as you can see, there's results right here. So here's one from March 3rd, so just 20 days ago this was posted. And this is a, let's see what kind of it looks like some sort of a faith and health oriented website. And they're looking for a copywriter. Going to close these things, and yeah, so there you go. You've got a brief description, responsibilities. They describe the type of person that they're looking for, and there's actually a ton of these. There's we're hiring account coordinators, artists, copywriter. Here's some of these. Yeah, these are the job postings that are the job boards that tend to get in the way. But then here's another one. We're hiring a copywriter. That's actually really interesting. I might apply for that one if it's. Oh no, that's a year old. So you will find some that are old. That one was from last year, but there will be plenty that are current as well. And yeah, so here's another one. We're hiring a copywriter. So that's just an easy way to use Google search to find potential clients that you can then, and you're already on their website, and if they don't have a form for you to fill out, then you can contact them. And the thing is, even if you can't find anything for your specific niche, say you're not a copywriter, you could still use this same search. I mean, if you're a designer, for example, I would recommend doing this. Let's say you're a web designer, then you're going to get results like that. Here we go. We're hiring marketing, branding, web design. And again, you have the Glassdoor and different Indeed, different hiring websites and stuff. But if we go to the second page, there will probably, we're hiring web designers in Montreal. We're hiring a web designer part-time paid internship. But again, so say you weren't a web designer, but you found a company that you wanted to look for this way, you could still contact them and say, hey, I'm, for example, a copywriter. I'm really interested in working with you, and you could maybe pitch yourself. But the important thing is that they're hiring, and that means that they have money. They're looking to spend more money and grow by putting more back into their business and expanding their personnel. So if you can make a good case of why they should hire you as a copywriter or as whatever you do, then there's a decent chance that you could get some work, even if they don't say that they're hiring whatever it is that whatever position it is that you're looking for. So that's method number one, and I'm going to spend the most time on that because, again, that is kind of my favorite one. But there's another three good examples here. So and I'm just going to briefly go over this one because it's super simple. If you need directions further, then I'd recommend downloading the PDF, again at alextucker.ca/social. You can grab that there, and in addition to a bunch of other resources, just a bunch of other PDFs that I've created. And so anyways, the second method is just through Facebook groups. So you can just join Facebook groups just in the Facebook search bar, put in whatever it is that you do. So you would put in like web designer in the Facebook search bar, for example, and then you would click on the groups tab, and from there you just join some groups, and don't start marketing your services right away. I see people do that all the time, and it's a terrible idea. It's a really bad idea to just join a group and then with your first post start offering services or start trying to hire people right off the bat. You want to get in there and get to know people, provide some value, weigh in on things, make some jokes. You want to become part of the community, and then once people know and trust you, then it makes sense to start potentially prospecting for clients in there, or referral partners, or also potentially trying to hire through Facebook groups. And another one, which I kind of touched on briefly before, this is another really good one, is using advertisements. So I don't mean advertising your services to get clients. What I mean is using advertisements. So we actually have some right here. If I just go back, we have some right here. So I typed in web designer, and here's some ads for, let's see, maybe we can get some better ones if we go back here maybe. Yeah, so this is $250, high-end website design, not your typical design agency. So any company that's running ads like this, that means that they have money to spend, right? That they're trying to grow by spending money, and there's a bunch of different ways that you can do that. One of the ways that this company is doing it right now is by running Google Ads. And if you can contact them and basically make a case why it would be a better idea for them to spend money on you, on hiring you, or paying you for services, than it is to run Google Ads. Or you don't have to bring up the Google Ads, but you can just have to make a case of why they should spend money on you. You already know that they have money to spend, so you just need to make a case as to why it would be a wise decision by them to spend money on you. And you can also do this with Yelp really easily. You can't do it so much for things like web design, of course, but if we just go to Yelp, so this is going to be near Toronto. So this is really good for things like local companies. So let's just look at these examples. Let's say that I wanted to try and work for accountants specifically. Maybe I have some background in finance, and I want to be like a content writer or a marketer for an accountant, or an accountancy firm. So I'm going to just click on this, and it'll search. And here we have, at the very top, we have sponsored results. So these are ads, these two. And again, as soon as you see somebody advertising like this, I don't know exactly how much Yelp ads cost, but I don't think they're that cheap. So you can come in here and you can just click through on these ads. I'm not going to click on them because it would cost them money. But usually, if you click on the ads, then you can get to their website, or they have this request a consultation thing instead. But usually if you click through, you can find their website, and from there you can contact them and just be like, however it is that you want to pitch, whatever it is that you're doing. That's not what this video is about. I'll probably do a follow-up video about how to best approach new clients. But anyways, this is another way. If you're looking to work more with local businesses, then this is another way to use ads to find clients. And the fourth and final method that I'm going to demonstrate here is with product launch websites. Now this is something that I think a lot of people don't think about, but it's something that I figured out a while ago. And so I'm just going to go to AppSumo, which is my personal favorite product launch website. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be a product launch website, but just any of these types of websites that like sell a bunch of products that come from a bunch of different companies. Like AppSumo, they do not, they have a couple of their own products, but they don't really sell their own products that much. They mostly do product launches for other companies, specifically SaaS companies, software as a service companies, and WordPress plugins and things like that. So they're basically a repository of really great companies that you can potentially work with. And I actually have a list of other websites like this in the PDF that you can download at alextucker.ca/social. So I'm just going to demonstrate how you can do this really quickly. So let's go to Browse, and then we can go to What's Hot. And if you open these things, this is, I've heard of this one quite a few times, MailPoet, so I'm going to open that one. And if you go to the product page, then they have a link back to the actual website. And then if you just scroll down, well, for any of these, again, these are companies that are like aggressively looking to expand, so they may be looking to hire. If you just come down to the footer and take a look, I don't see a hiring page here, but they do have a contact us page. So very easily, I could reach out to them and just basically pitch my services. And maybe I'll just open a few of these really quickly and see if we can find one that is looking for that maybe we can find one that is hiring. I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky, but not you. Not you. And okay, so none of these three were hiring, but again, contact us is right there. They've got the, sorry about that. I just had a bit of a problem. When I clicked on that, open the email link, it kind of froze my browser for a second. So anyways, I'm back, and I'm just back here at Google, and we're going to wrap this up. So basically, those are 4 strategies that you can use to find clients from home. Obviously, I mean potential clients, but those are just ways that you can find companies and websites that are in a position to hire you if you can make a good case for it. And so obviously you need to be able to do that, but there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube that will teach you how to approach clients properly, and I'll probably add my own to the zeitgeist at some point. But for now, I hope this has served you well. And again, you can get the PDF version of this video at alextucker.ca/social. Please do hit the button and subscribe to this channel, and let me know with a comment if there's anything in particular that you need help with, or if you have any questions about this. Would love to help you. So stay safe, stay healthy, and stay busy and occupied. Don't let the anxiety and the fear get to you. Focus on what you can control, and focus on coming out of the other side of this crisis in a better position than you went into it. Anyways, this is Alex with alextucker.ca, and I will see you in the next video.